Hi, I'm Sailor Mercury, Amy here, and today I know I've talked about this many times, why we do not edit, or why we do not undo. Now, on YouTube, a lot of men and women, but not just on YouTube, on VidMe and Dailymotion, whatever the case is, and Vugon, apparently everyone likes to undo their movies. I don't know why. Maybe they think that it will stop men and women from, it'll stop haters from getting angry or mad at them, but sadly haters are going to get mad and angry at it no matter what. Some of them actually want to try to make it look like that they're running a business. I don't know. Or some of them think that their chances of, making partner would be good if they did it. I don't know. They all got their points for doing it. But we never wanted to do it. All right? First off, back when we had things that could undo movies, like Microsoft Windows Movie Maker, and everybody pretty much has that. That's pretty much a part of every Microsoft Windows. And even with ArcSoft Webcam Companion and ArcSoft Video Processor, those programs didn't really work very well. Not even Cyberlink Power Director. They're all borrowed words. All of them. So let's get started. Microsoft Windows Movie Maker never did what everyone said it would do. Everyone said, oh, it will cut your movies out. Then you can bring your two WIFs back together. It never brought the WIFs back together. The movie was besmirched, And I'm not going, you can believe it or not, but that's what happened. But if you want to make the movie brighter or darker or give it a name, then yeah, it could do all that for you. But if it wanted to cut your movie out, it couldn't do that. Unless you wanted to besmirch your movie, then it could do that for you. And then we had Cyberlink Power Director that was basically fucked up. It was actually fucked up before, and the only thing you could do was make a movie, but you couldn't do anything after that. And then when it came to ArcSoft Video Processor, the program was basic. You couldn't cut anything out, you couldn't take anything out, and you couldn't put anything in. And as far as ArcSoft Webcam Companion was concerned, same deal here. It didn't do shit unless you want to make a movie. Unless you want to make it brighter or darker, it could do that for you. If you want to put a title on it, sure. But couldn't do any more after that. So I don't want to hear anyone say about how they're not hard to use. About how they'll do everything you want them to do. Well, they don't. Okay? And as far as Apple's Macintosh iMovie is concerned, or Cyberlink, with Mackie-Cam or Sony Vegas or Final Cut, they're probably just as fucked up too. They probably will besmirch your movie. If you want them to do that, it's not hard to do. Then you're going to hear men and women on YouTube how they scaled it. They're scaled with these. Well, I guess if you took a movie, you didn't a movie that you didn't like or love, or just made it just to besmirch it, and you besmirched it over and over again until you seeked out how it worked, yeah. Well, guess what? We're not going to go for that shit. All right? And I know that there are some men and women out there where if you don't undo your movie, it's a turnoff for them. Oh well. They don't like it. They don't like it. You know, everything on YouTube is actually a win. Everything on YouTube is a thought, a take, a belief. What someone likes, somebody else will not like. It is what it is. So you can't you can't make everyone like you. Anyway, it is what it is. It's hard. It never worked. All right. And I don't care how many times you talk about how I don't care. I can't either. It was hard. And it didn't work. And if you want to defend Microsoft Windows Movie Maker, or Apple's Macintosh iMovie, or Cyberlink Power Director, or Sony Vegas, or Mackie Cam, or Final Cut, or Arcsoft Video Processor, or Arcsoft Webcam Companion, or any of the other sundriest ones out there, go ahead. Tell me how I'm wrong. But I'm just talking from my take on it, is it was hard to use, and all it did was besmirch my movie. So that's why I don't use them anymore. That's why I don't work with them anymore. Actually, I got a computer where none of those would work. Yeah, I got a LG Google Chrome based computer. And I know when I say that, a lot of men and women, huh? Yeah, you know. So unless Microsoft or Apple or Mackie Cam or Sony or, Arcsoft or Webcam, or whatever, Mackie have apps on the Google Web Store, well, they don't. I checked, and they do not. And if they did, they'll have all these free trials, use it for a short period of time free, and then try to buy a full-time following of it. Well, no thank you. That's it. I'm done. All right? I'm done with it. I don't undo it. And if anyone don't like that, that's too bad. All right? I'm Sailor Mercury, Amy. Hope you like this movie.